today behind me, we are in Sea Lion Cove. This is our underwater viewing area. So this is a really popular feature of this exhibit to our guests. So behind me is where you can see our California sea lions and harbor seals swimming. Right now we're watching Hendrix, a California sea lion. The way you can tell them apart with these two species specifically is their size and their coat color. So California sea lions have that solid chocolate brown color that runs all along their body, whereas the Pacific harbor seals do have white spots, kind of gives them like a leopard look, or cookies and cream, some people call it, and they're much smaller in size. We are in Fresno, so unfortunately not along the coast. But being a zoo, we are able to house a variety of wildlife. Actually both of our California sea lions are rescues from California beaches. So they were brought in from the rescue and are housed with us since Sea Lion Cove's opening in 2012. My name is Sarah Mae Parker, and I'm a behind-the-scenes interpreter here at the Fresno Chaffee Zoo. So my role here is to take guests behind the scenes to build connections with our zoo animals. So today we're going to be going on our Fun with Flippers encounter, which is one of our behind-the-scenes encounters that we do offer to the public. We will be visiting our Sea Lion Cove habitat, going behind the scenes to learn about the diet of the animals, what they eat, and watch a training session with one of our California sea lions or harbor seal.
Hello, I'm Stephanie. I'm the manager for the Sea Lion Cove area. So I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about our kitchen and about how we prep all the animals' fish and manage their diets here. We have a couple different types of fish species that we feed out. So right now, as we're ending the summer months and going into the winter months, we are transitioning from some of our lower fat fish to having a more heavier diet of higher fat fish. So this one right here is called capelin. The animals get that pretty much year round, and it's kind of like the fruit and veggies of their diet. It's got higher water content, lower in calories, because the seals and sea lions actually don't drink the salt water that they live in. They get all of the water from the food that they eat. The other low-fat fish that we feed is this guy here. It's called a silverside. So this one is something that we are feeding seasonally right now, so as it gets colder we'll probably wean these guys out until next summer. The fish that we're going to wean these into for the winter time is this guy. So this is a sardine. It's the other higher fat fish that we feed seasonally. The other high fat fish is this guy here. This is a herring. So these two fish are like the meat and potatoes of the seals and sea lions diet. And then the fifth type of, not really a fish, a mollusk more, that we feed is this guy. This is the squid. So this is probably going to be the highest water content species that we feed these guys.
So this is Wishbone. This is our other male California sea lion. And Wishbone has been here since 2015. He is also a rescue. He was found stranded on a beach, and when rescuers came to assess his situation, discovered that he is completely blind. So there was no release protocol for him since he would likely not thrive out in the ocean. They estimated his age to be about a year old at the time. That's when mom usually clears away from or sends off, their offspring and says, "I taught you everything that you need to know, so you are on your own from here on out." And that's when Wishbone, shortly after, would have realized it's a hard life out in the ocean when you can't see. So he was brought into that rescue and brought back to health, and then has been in managed care ever since, and then brought to us in 2015, and he has been living here ever since. So he knows the lay of his exhibit really well and has built a close relationship with the animal care specialists that work here. So we do work free contact with him, so that just means there is no barrier between the animal care staff and Wishbone. They are both comfortable with each other, so.
Good. Open.
So we do training with majority of our animals here at the zoo, and the training sessions can look different just depending on the animal it is that we're working with and the complexity of their behaviors. and all of their training is voluntary. So that just means they don't have to participate in the training session, and even if they do, there's even some behaviors they decide they don't want to participate in, and that's totally okay. All of our training sessions are positively reinforced, so when the behavior is not done, we don't reward it, but we just ignore it and move on. There's three primary reasons that we do these training sessions. One of them is for healthcare. So as you're getting to see right now with those behaviors, we have a variety of them that assist with healthcare, being able to apply different ointments, being able to brush their teeth for that gum health, vaccines, blood draws, ultrasounds, getting weights on them. The second reason we do it is for physical exercise. California sea lions are very active, high energy animals, and so we'll give them a variety of behaviors that help exercise their body, that encourage that high activity so they can get their wiggles out. The third reason we do this training is for mental stimulation. So sea lions, they don't speak English or Spanish or any other human language, and we also don't speak sea lion. So we are building that communication with them, and when we ask for them to do a specific behavior, they have to think about what it is that we're asking them to do and process that. So it's similar to us doing puzzles or math problems. It really exercises our brain. Their training is so important for their overall well-being and health here that we want to make it a positive experience for them. We want them to enjoy their training sessions, be motivated for them. So that's why we give them plenty of opportunities to be successful.